Ian, we're coming up to the end of a really busy week. We've got one last game for that 3 games in a week schedule. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good. Good to be back in. Get the game out the way on Saturday. Try and get the win and get ourselves and cement that second place position and see what happens elsewhere.
After the disappointment of Tuesday night, having a game so close and another home game must be the perfect opportunity for you and the players to sort of go out there and try and get that momentum back.
Absolutely, yeah. I think as players and staff in particular, you always want the next game to come. Be that after a win, a loss or a draw. That's what we're here for. We're here to be ready for game day. Obviously a busy week for the lads as well, busy schedule, but enjoyable. You know, we're obviously disappointed after Tuesday evening. First half, second half I thought was okay, but result wise disappointing. But it is what it is. We are where we are for a reason, because we're a decent side and we've managed to get more wins than most teams in this league, so we aim to continue that on Saturday afternoon. You
talked about cementing second place, however, you know, the feeling around Starks Park isn't that we're consigned to second place. There's still 12 points up for grabs over the next 4 games. You know, it's still very much about chasing down that title, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. We'll have a better idea Saturday morning. Obviously with Dundee United, I think they play Friday evening this week, which again, Morton in a tough situation. Their third game inside 6 days, very difficult for them, but they're looking for a win as well. If Morton go and do us a favour, which we're all hoping for, then great. We have to still go out on Saturday regardless, with the same attitude, same appetite, same desire, and looking for the same outcome, which is 3 points.
The size of squad, you looked at that bench on Tuesday night, even on Saturday there against Ayr United. You know, I said a few times in hospitality, who'd want to be a football manager trying to pick 11 players out of that squad? But how important is it having that depth? Because, you know, we know how the season can pan out. It's going to be a long season to get to just the 3rd of May, but also if we do have those playoffs, those 4 games are going to be crucial. So important to have that rotation available.
Absolutely, it's hugely important. This is why we're in the position we are, because of the quality and depth of squad that we actually have managed to assemble, you know, in the summer window, then the winter window as well. So really happy. It is difficult picking a team, there's no question about it. I think if we throw it out there to everybody, we'll all come back with different formations, personnel, and players that they like to play in those positions. But for me, Saturday's about the appetite of the players, nothing else. I mean, tactics are fine and great, but can you go out the window a little bit? Went out the window at half time on Tuesday evening, to be quite brutally honest. We just asked the players to go out and have a go and try and get us back in the game. So it's all on the players. We try and prepare them the best we can. We know how good they are, we know how good they have been this season, we know how well they've done against Partick Thistle, but Partick Thistle are in a position where they're looking over their shoulder for that 3rd position. They'll come here full of confidence. Chris will be saying exactly the same things as me. The games this season have been very close against Partick as well. We've done well in them. That's it. It's in the past now, so we look towards Saturday. But yeah, the players need to be at it on Saturday. Football wise, quality wise, we know what we can do potentially, but I want to see big appetite and big hunger.
After having such a busy schedule, and you know, you've got the game Saturday and Tuesday, day off Wednesday, what does training look like for you guys? What's it like for the players on a Thursday and Friday before another game?
Yeah, it's slightly different today. We changed it a little bit. We kind of had two training groups, a recovery group and then a group that was working. To be honest, the staff spent a lot of time today in front of a TV, painful viewing, and then, you know, for the first part we obviously had to watch back. I wanted us to watch it back together because we get different opinions and we see different things. More eyes on it the better. Give everybody 24 hours to kind of clear their heads as well, and then we look towards we watched a bit of the Partick Dunfermline game and we'll do a little bit more on that this afternoon. So kind of had a different Thursday than normal, but again, that comes with the schedule and it comes with the time of the season, and it comes with also having the depth and quality and staff as well. It's not just the players. You know, we've got 4 or 5 of us working away this morning on different aspects, making sure we can get the players as ready as possible for Saturday afternoon. And
of course, you've mentioned that 24-hour period. The players and staff are off on Wednesday. It's Thursday today. How important is it that when you come through the doors at Starks Park this morning, everyone's positive, there's smiles on the faces to try and keep players up and everybody in the building happy and on a positive front foot rather than feeling a bit down?
Yeah, it's huge. It's massive. It's just like any walk of life or any workplace. We have to be positive to get the best outcome. I'm a firm believer in that. Of course, we take the hits and we take the down, and we all get down at times, and that's when you need others round about you sometimes to cajole you and get you going again. It's the same for the players. I made it very clear to the players, any huffing, moaning, it's not going to be acceptable. It's not for me. There's no point. We're at a stage of the season now where we need to be extremely positive, regardless of where we end up and what happens to us. We're the guys that are in control of our own destiny, and we must take it.
Another massive crowd at Starks Park on a Tuesday night. It's a busy schedule for the players, but for the supporters coming through the gate and showing their support, it's been quite incredible, the support that yourself and the guys have had. How important is it that in this last 4 games, regardless of where we end up, whether it's up as champions or in the second place and going into the playoffs, that everyone sticks together and gets behind them?
Yeah, it's been a huge difference this season, that's for sure, in terms of numbers coming through, and it's testament to the supporters coming along, because I think there was over 3,000 there on Tuesday evening, which last season wouldn't have happened, quite frankly, for different reasons. So we always are appreciative of their support whenever they come along. I think the way that they showed their support at the end of the game to the players, they realised that we gave everything second half. Disappointed with our first half showing, and certainly the goals that we conceded, but in terms of our work rate and our intensity and trying to find ways and giving absolutely everything that we could to try and get something, and the fine lines we saw when Aidan's comes off the inside of the post, if that goes in, I'm pretty sure that the South Stand would have got that third goal over the line for us.
Absolutely. Well, it's a big game on Saturday, as they all are. Good luck for it and all the best.
Thank you.
Cheers.